Hello, friends. Welcome to Block Bytes. Every now and then, we have to remind ourselves about what crypto is all about. Indeed, the ubiquitous world of DeFi is working to replace the Web2 world of traditional finance with its intermediaries like banks and settlement companies with smart contract enabled trustless code. Then you have the boon for the creator economy in the form of NFTs. Singers, painters, writers, and other creators can now work for themselves instead of for media companies, art galleries, or record labels. But crypto and Web3 actually promise much more than this. Evangelists and advocates of this space claim that the blockchain technology driving all the innovation in DeFi and NFT also hold power to replace the inner nuts and bolts of the internet itself. A bold claim? Perhaps. But their optimism is not a dream or a vision, but something quite tangible called decentralized physical infrastructure, or DePIN for short. Physical infrastructure like servers and networks form part of the internet, but on the decentralized public blockchain instead. The internet, or the World Wide Web, is a mesh of interconnected networks that grants us access to information on systems around the planet. These networks include the ISP, or Internet Service Provider network, the Mobile Data Connection network, public Wi-Fi hotspots, school and university networks, and many more. Other components include the actual computer that houses the information you seek. These specialized computers are called servers and usually form the backend for every application on the internet. The Web3 or crypto community has expanded its scope from distributed apps and JPEGs to decentralized systems and networks based on blockchain technology. And why not? If the whole premise of this space is to be decentralized, then why limit it to dApps and chains? Let's look at the DePIN landscape to understand what it all means. This space can be broadly categorized into networks like server, wireless, sensor, and energy, each with several blockchain-based projects. Before we look into these types and some of the projects, let us first understand how blockchain technology helps enable this sector. As we all know by now, blockchain or crypto projects are self-sustained economies that use demand and supply side economics, commonly termed tokenomics, to bootstrap and grow themselves. DePIN is no different in this regard. Hardware vendors worldwide are attracted and incentivized to join and stay on the network by rewarding them in the form of the native blockchain token, just like miners and validators for any other blockchain. As more vendors add to the network, it attracts developers to create products and services on them. Users use these services, and the fee accrued is shared between the network, hardware vendors, and developers. All this economic activity drives the tokens in demand, which increases its value, brings in more need for the network, and further fuels its growth. The advantages of DePIN over Web2 infrastructure providers are several. First and foremost is the low barrier to entry. One does not need to be an Amazon or a Google to host servers or rather host server farms anymore. These are decentralized in network, as vendors from different parts of the world can join the network. Being decentralized makes it resilient to attacks and censorship, resulting in a robust service. All right, let's scan the landscape and look at some key projects now, starting with server networks. This space is further divided into the type of server networks. It includes storage, that is file and database networks, computation networks, content delivery networks, and virtual private networks. Popular projects include Filecoin, Arweave, and IPFS for storage, Orchid, Deeper, and Mysterium for VPN, Akash and LivePeer for computation. Moving on. We have wireless networks now. Here too, the space is divided into different types of wireless networks. Popular projects include Helium and Pollen, amongst others. Next, we have sensor networks. These networks come with an IoT device that you need to buy to become part of their network. For example, Hive Mapper, a popular alternative to Google Maps, comes with a dash cam that, when attached to a car, collects data while you drive around. And finally, energy networks like Arc, RENE bring together globally distributed renewable energy sources onto the blockchain. Many crypto projects already use storage networks like Filecoin and Arweave for their data storage needs. Wireless networks like Helium will become more mainstream as part of the upcoming Solana Saga mobile phone device. But will this replace the existing internet? I doubt that. The internet is a complex system of different layers that serve a unique function, many of which are needed for the blockchain networks itself to work. One thing is sure, the speed of innovation in this space is fantastic, and DePIN, as it stands today, is only a starting point to where it can reach. I hope you liked this video. Relevant links are in the description. Consider liking and sharing, and I will see you next time with another fresh bite. Bye-bye.